Welcome once again to the continuation of the marking scheme of National Examination Council, NECO. As we stop at question 5, we will continue with question 6. Sorry, in case you have not subscribed, please do well to click the subscription button for more updates concerning this, because I have a lot to upload to share with you pertaining to both NECO and WAEC Physics 1 and Physics 2 and 3, I mean to say, which is essay and practical, because there are so many errors that students normally made while I'm marking. I'll just be crying for them, and that same burden that led me to make a video to share with you. Let's continue with 6. Question 6 says, how are stationary waves produced? How are they being produced? Now, how are they being produced is by what? Superpositioning or overlapping of two progressive waves of same frequency and amplitude traveling in opposite direction. You see, this is how they are produced. Now, the key thing here is the superpositioning, the overlapping, and in opposite direction. If those words are not there, automatically your answer is wrong. So you will score 0 for it, and the answer allocated, the mark allocated to this question is 1. There is no half. The key word I'm missing, you score you 0. Just take a close look at the diagram then. Okay, we have to calculate the wavelength of this waveform in the diagram below. The length is what? 4. Now our solution is, our lambda, which is our wavelength, is equal to a distance travel by wave all over number of oscillation, and the distance travel there is what? Now, one thing I want you to take a close look at in answering any theoretical question, especially calculation, marks are just allocated to 3 places: your formula, your substitution, and your final answer. As you move forward, you will see now this is the formula, and the mark that is always allocated for formula is 1. That's for formula. Then correct substitution is half. This is the correct substitution. The distance travel is what? Is 4 meter. Then our number of oscillation is 2.5. Then the final answer, which is 1.6. The mark allocated is half. You can only score half for the final answer when the unit is there. Without the unit, it is 0. So you see, just the formula 1 mark, then correct substitution in the formula half, then your final answer half. The total mark for this question is 3. Right? Move to the next question. Why does sound not travel through vacuum? Why does sound travel? We all know that sound require a material medium for its propagation. As simple as that. The mark allocated to it is 1. Next, the I, Roman numeral, when its critical angle said to be subtended by an incident ray of light, when its angle of refraction is 90, or when it is refracted along the boundary of a media. Any one of them, you score 1 mark. State one of the conditions for total internal reflection of an incident ray to occur. Under the condition 1, state one of the, we have plenty conditions, then it's just one that is required of you to state. Either state this one or this one. the mark allocated is what? Also 1. Total mark for this question is 3. What is lost voltage? Okay, voltage drop due to the internal resistance of a cell, or we have the difference between a cell EMF and its potential difference when delivering current to an external circuit. Total mark is what? 1, either of them. Now state 2 advantages of secondary cell over primary cell. It has plenty of advantages, just state 2. These are some of the advantages. You are just asked to state 2. If you state 2 correctly, the mark allocated is 2, that is, each carry 1 mark. So you are stating 2, total mark is what? 2. So for this question, the total mark is 3. State the condition under which resonance occur in an AC circuit. This is the condition, and the mark allocated is 1. The B aspect: in a series circuit of 4 ohms resistor, 2.2 millihenry inductor, and 0.03 microfarad capacitor is connected to an AC source. Calculate the resonance frequency. We have to calculate the resonance frequency, and pi is given as a 3.14. Okay, our solution, data given out. Now notice what I told you. Correct formula carries 1 mark. Correct substitution, this is the substitution, carries half. Then your final answer carries half mark equally. You see, correct substitution, these things that you need to note. Total mark for this question is 3 marks. Mention 2 types of unit cells of a cubic crystal other than first center cubic. Simple cubic, half mark. Body center cubic, half mark. Total mark is 3. Calculate the half-life of radioactive element of decay constant. See, correct formula 1 mark. Correct substitution, half marks. Then final answer 1 half mark, I mean to say. Total answer. Diagram. From the first diagram, you see the dots there, the 2 lines are also touching it. So if your own is not touching with the first diagram, you're automatically wrong. Not a correct diagram. Alright. The B part of it, mention 2 application of a photocell. A burglar alarm, automatic door, sound production from film tracks, television cameras, detection of light, measurement of light intensity. The mark allocated is 2, that is, each one carries 1 mark. Mention 2 application of a photocell. Total mark is 3 marks. Okay, thank you so much. We have end of the part 1 from the question paper. You know, it was 2 parts. The part 1 is question 1 to question 11. The part 2 continues from there, from question 11. Part 2 continue from question 11 down to question 17. So we'll be discussing the part 2 in subsequent videos. Please watch the videos over and over, and if you have not subscribed, do well to subscribe. Share it with your friends. In case if there's any ways you would like me to be posting the video or be doing the video, please, you can suggest for me so that I will do it the way you understand much more better, because that's my goal, that's my aim, that you understand how you answered your physics question so that you can pass your WAEC or your NECO in one sitting. So if you don't understand, you can do L2, just let me know. Thank you so much. Please subscribe and share the videos with your friends, with your teacher too. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.